Hey everybody, it's all NASCAR 23, and this will be a different video here. If you bothered to look at the title, if you've bought one of these anytime this year or last year, new mold diecast, at least half of them don't close. And this is one I'm going to use as an example in this video, and also this I don't know about this Brad Kozlowski one here, because it's on a base, it stretches the box out even more, so I don't know. But yeah, they don't shut, and that's only the smallest problem. But I mean, you know, it can be a problem when it comes to storage, or you know, like I have my background here, it kind of spreads them out more, you know, when they don't shut all the way, you know, all those there. So, I kind of figured out a method to getting these to stay closed, at least for a temporary period of time. Then you kind of got it. Then you may have to do this again. But it all really depends on the car, or really the box itself, on whether this will work, and also doing it right. You know, it does. It's really easy. I'm going to show you right now. So, what you got to do, like here, this is last year's David Gilliland car. This one does not stay shut, right? So, and I actually figured this method out by accident, but I decided to try it out on some other cars, and it worked. So what I do is, see, I just have a like a wet paper towel here. You can use washcloth, whatever. Get this tab right here, this tab here. Just get it wet or damp, not sopping wet, but just damp. You know, get it. Wrap it around the whole thing. There. There we go. Just get it not sopping wet, but don't leave it too dry at the same time, you know, just like that. And then what you do is you leave it to sit until it's completely dry. If it feels the slightest bit damp, I don't try closing it. So okay, so this should be good. Yeah, this is good. So I'm gonna let that dry and see if that actually works for that car. But I tried it on, like, this Austin Dillon car up here. It was this. Was it this side? Was it this back here? Or was it the front? And I think it was this back here. But notice when I close it now, how it doesn't just pop open on its own. Unless, I mean, if you threw it or shook it up or something, yes, it probably would. But I mean, this doesn't keep it, you know, closed, like sealed, you know, looking like, you know, like one of these, for instance. You know, it's not necessarily gonna. This trick won't usually make it look like that. It should, you know, depending on the, like I said, depending on the box, it'll only keep it from really popping back open on its own, you know, sliding open, which is kind of annoying. So it'll kind of see how it's kind of open a little bit there, but I mean, at least it's not all the way out there, you know, or out here. So, you know what? Yeah, let's just put this back up here. And so I did that with that car, and this is the car that it happened to, you know, accidentally. I think it was, yeah, this right here, front. And now see, it stays shut, no problem. You know, because what had happened is it was in a suitcase, and that tab and it had popped open, of course, and it got wet. So I let it sit out to dry. Then when I went to close it, I realized that it actually didn't pop out. So I decided to try it on some other cars, and it worked. So and I might try it on this car too. I'll do it right now. But so that's what it should do. Like that David Gilliland car, you're probably not. I have to let it dry still, but that's all you have to do. Just get the tab wet or damp, like I said, enough though to where you can see the water on it. Both sides of it too would probably be nice, just to get the whole thing. I think it's only the inside that really matters, but I just do the whole thing because it dries up on both sides. You know, just cardboard. So you just leave it to sit to dry 60, 90 minutes, whatever it takes, until it's completely dry. Or like if you do it at nighttime, let it sit overnight, you know, and then try and close it back up. That looks good enough. Let's try this one now. And then hopefully it'll at least stop the thing from opening on its own. You know, because that is the most annoying part. Just soak this thing in, like this program car here. See how that's slightly open there? Focus. And back there too, but I mean, it doesn't open on its own, and that one was open like all the way, you know, wide out, you know. But when before I did this just earlier today, it dried up, and you know, it's fine now. So it'll make it a little bit easier. There we go. I'll let that one sit out to dry too. So I hope you all try this. You know, it's really quick and easy, real simple, and hopefully it works for you. And it, like I said, it kind of depends on the box too. You know, so hopefully, you know, it works for you guys. You know, I hope you try it. You know, just see if it works, because it might. Because this new mold thing is really becoming the mold for these cup cars anyway. It's funny how last year they started this new mold thing with the Fords, and now Ford is the only car that doesn't have these. I mean, as of right now, anyways. They've been making all their Fords on the new or the old mold, and like that Kyle Busch Interstate Batteries car on the old mold. I'm gonna get that. Probably order that today or tomorrow. And then that Chase Elliott car too. That Arca car looks really nice. But you know. But that's kind of why I've been slowing down with all these videos and stuff, because these new mold diecast. That is honestly the reason I have not been buying very many, because of the new mold. They look so much worse than I had pictured. Like, why waste my money on that? You know, every time I see the render of a diecast, I picture it on I can easily picture it on the old mold in my head, and it gets easier and easier and easier to picture it on the new mold also. How much worse it'll be. Like on the Brian Vickers car too. I was told that where the gold paint is on the car, not just the silver tires missing, where the gold paint, you know, on the car is too, it's not that same gold, it's yellow, where that gold is, kind of, that goes around the side of the car and stuff. So that's, you know, that's just crazy. But again, you know, I hope this thing, you know, works. Just go ahead and try it. All you gotta do is just, whatever you have, just get the tab at the end a little bit wet, let it sit out to dry, and hopefully when you close it, it shouldn't pop open on its own again. It might appear to be a little bit open like I showed you with the other ones, but it shouldn't pop out, you know, fly out on its own. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps you a little bit. We'll be doing a few diecast reviews next week. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. This is NASCAR 23 saying thanks for watching, and see you guys later.